Interpol Red Notice for Boss Vorayuth as police authorities in Bangkok seek to bring him to trial. Red Notice is not an international arrest warrant but a tool to track the fugitive, which can be followed up with his arrest and extradition proceedings. Some concern has also been raised that the now 38-year-old wanted man may be using a non-Thai passport to avoid being detected. The Royal Thai Police is reported to have reached out to the world's largest police network, Interpol, with a request to have a red notice issued for the scion of the Red Bull family Vorayuth Boss Vorayuth, who is wanted on renewed charges linked with the death of a non-duty policeman in September 2012. A Royal Thai Police spokesman, on Sunday, confirmed that the red notice has now been issued and copied to police agencies worldwide. On Sunday, a spokesman for the Royal Thai Police in Bangkok confirmed that an Interpol Red Notice had been issued on Sunday, the 4th of October 2020, to assist police in Bangkok locate the Red Bull scion Vorayuth Boss Vorayuth in order to have him arrested and extradited back to Thailand to answer criminal charges in relation to the death of Police Sergeant Wichian Klanprasat on Sukhumvit Road in Bangkok in the early hours of the 3rd of September 2012. In Bangkok, it is being reported that a red notice has been sought by Thai police to locate Vorayuth Boss Vorayuth, who is understood to be facing renewed criminal charges in relation to the hit-and-run death of Police Sergeant Wichian Klanprasat on Sukhumvit Road in Bangkok in the early hours of the 3rd of September 2012. Reports suggest that the Foreign Affairs Division have made contact with Interpol, headquartered in Lyon, France, in connection with the case. New charges decided on against Boss Vorayuth in September, including cocaine abuse and causing death on the 18th of September last, following several explosive reports outlining corruption, malpractice and an overarching conspiracy concerning previous failed attempts to bring the now 38-year-old Red Bull heir to justice. Thai prosecutors indicated that new charges will be brought against Mr. Vorayuth in relation to cocaine abuse and causing the death of the on-duty police officer while driving a Ferrari supercar in what was reported as a hit-and-run when Mr. Vorayuth's car hit the policeman riding a motorcycle from behind and dragged his body for 150 yards following the fatal impact. The case generated uproar in the kingdom after it was revealed, on the 24th of July, by a senior police officer at a regular briefing for the press, that all outstanding charges against their wealthy young man had been dropped by a local prosecutor and that he was consequently free to return to Thailand without fear of arrest. Fugitive already faces arrest in Thailand. This situation has now been reversed and the Immigration Bureau has confirmed that it has instructions to detain the fugitive if he enters Thailand. His name and details of the case have been entered on the country's live biometric database system. However, this week's announcement does not make it clear what the nature of the red notice issued in relation to Boss Vorayuth entails. For a start, we will need to find out if the red notice issued is one in the public domain. A small minority, approximately 11% of Interpol Red Notice alerts are in the public domain, and these are largely confined to cases where the target of the notice poses a risk to public safety or where the cooperation of the public is sought. The red notice will, it is thought, help Thai police to track down the high-profile suspect who fled Thailand in April 2017 on a private jet ahead of his arrest on charges brought nearly 5 years after the incident. Not an automatic arrest warrant, but could lead to Mr. Vorayuth's arrest by foreign police agencies. It is also reported that the Interpol Red Notice does not, per se, amount to an international arrest warrant against the Red Bull heir. It will, however, assist Thai police in tracking the fugitive down, and once they have identified his location, they can request assistance from police in other countries to arrest him on foot of extradition proceedings if charges are pending against Mr. Vorayuth and an applicable treaty of extradition exists. There has been some concern raised that Mr. Vorayuth may be able to bypass any Interpol notice, as the government request to the International Police Agency specifies that he is travelling on a Thai passport. This has led to fears that if Mr. Vorayuth is using a passport issued by another country, he may evade detection by international police. Notice should detail the subject's nationality and physical characteristics to allow other police agencies to track him down. A previous red notice for Mr. Vorayuth in 2017 later appeared to have disappeared from public view in 2018. The notice itself will detail Mr. Vorayuth's physical characteristics, his nationality and the crime he is wanted for in Thailand. Properly used, The International Red Notice is an effective tool that has been successful in bringing those who take flight from justice before a court many years after the original crime has been committed. Police spokesman confirmed the move on Sunday. Police Colonel Krisanna Patanaktaron of the Royal Thai Police confirmed that the Red Notice Interpol alert had been issued to police forces and agencies across 194 countries. After we received the confirmation, we then passed our request to 194 member countries asking for assistance from them, he told the news agency AFP. He indicated that Thai authorities are determined that Mr. Vorayuth will ultimately be brought back to Thailand to stand trial on the resurrected charges relating to the death of the policeman in 2012. We have to do whatever it takes to ultimately bring him back to the country because it is a serious crime, Police Colonel Krisanna stated. Premier has given open access to investigators into the controversy since it erupted in August. The controversy surrounding the affair has damaged the government of Premier Prayut Chan-o-cha, although the PM has given investigative panels full access and latitude to examine witnesses and evidence to report on their affair. This has resulted in damning conclusions into the way the case was handled from the outset. The accused is a scion of what is reportedly Thailand's second richest family, and the scandal has found resonance amongst the messages of anti-government protests currently sweeping the kingdom led by a radical student movement.